Hey guys, during this video I'll do a personal review of Pre-Jym. It's a great pre-workout. I'd rate it 8 out of 10. The only thing about it is that it's super expensive. I remember it being pricey when it was released to the market a couple of years ago, and now it's even more pricey. It's essentially great in that it's not a proprietary blend. It pretty much shows the dosages for everything, and they've dosed it optimally in terms of the important things like caffeine, citrulline, malate, beta-alanine, everything's there. However, again, just the price and that there's fillers. I just figure, if they're gonna put the dosage of everything there, then why not just buy the ingredients yourself and make your own pre-workout? Just, the only reason people would take Pre-Jym then is that it tastes so good. So I'd rate it quite highly. The only thing with it is it does have a few trace carbohydrates. So if you're somebody that practices intermittent fasting and you want to keep your calories very, very low and you take this during your fasting window, then, you're better off taking something with no carbs versus something with carbs. Again, that's something which is like a gray area because, it's only a few grams of carbs, although it's different than zero carbs, obviously. That being said, I would recommend you check it out. It's, you'll notice a good stable amount of energy, which is something good about it for a good 2 to 3 hours. You can even use it if you're not, if you're not necessarily working out, if you're just, doing something like a really high demanding task, something you need to focus on for a while, like work wise. If you're an entrepreneur, if you're studying, you can take you can take it and just be super focused, super zoned in for a good 2 or 3 hours. Your memory will be sharp. You just process things mentally better, and I would say the only pretty much downside to Pre-Jym is that it's just so expensive. It really doesn't justify. The good blend doesn't justify how expensive it is. So for that reason, I would take something like Engine, which is a really good pre-workout, or if you have caffeine pills, just buy some caffeine pills and take it with some beta-alanine and some citrulline malate. If you've tuned into my video on Engine, I would say that if you haven't tried a pre-workout, you would definitely benefit from trying one. You'll instantly notice that you can, if you lift weights, you can push more weight, and if you're somebody who does cardio, you can definitely last a little bit longer and just not feel that fatigue. I would not say that taking just caffeine by itself or coffee is as good as a pre-workout. Pre-workout, there's a well-formulated pre-workout is a greatly superior to just taking coffee or caffeine, in my opinion. The ingredients, many of them have shown to help with power output, which will result in better muscle gains and just general recovery after your workout even. So I would recommend you check it out, Pre-Jym. If you can afford it, then it's something that you can regularly take if you work out a few times a week, for example, or even 7 days a week, just, depending on, depending on like your budget. One thing to note is because the caffeine dosage is so high, you may want to try with half a scoop first, which I know it may sound strange, like some people take 2 scoops, but some people like myself, I'm super sensitive to caffeine. I would not touch a pre-workout, even like 6 to 8 hours before sleeping, because I know it'll just interfere with my sleep that way. I'd recommend you guys check it out, Pre-Jym, and I'll see you guys next time.